It's Saturday. This weekend marks week 2 in London. Sorry I'm yelling because I feel like I'm on a busy road and I want to make sure you can hear me. I am walking through Notting Hill carrying a suitcase because I just did a photo shoot. With Zoe, who I met by searching on Instagram. She is a really talented photographer and a really sweet person, and it was such a joy to meet her. This really famous pub is one of the places that Zoe and I shot at today. We also shot at these really beautiful classic London white houses. The photos were so cute. So I met Zoe simply by searching London photographer on Instagram because she's smart and she has what she does in her profile name on her account. I found her super easily, so I messaged like 3 photographers and she was my favorite, and that's how we met. I've been talking to a lot of you guys on Instagram about how to meet new people, and that's literally how you do it. You just put yourself out there and you remain positive, but you have no expectations, and it was so great. Like, Zoe's amazing. One afternoon, I go to my boss and I say, hey, what time are we departing for that meeting? And he goes, 3:30. And I go, great, sounds great. I go back to my desk and I Google, what time is 3:30? Are we talking 2:30 or are we talking about 3:30? And then a few days later, I get an email from a colleague saying, great, let's update it every fortnight. And I'm like, what's a fortnight? Look, I love feeling like I'm living in medieval England. I love that. I love feeling like we live in Elizabethan England. I love that. It means every 2 weeks, by the way. The first night I tried to cook dinner here, the instructions said something about heating it up on a hob. I had to Google what a hob was. It's a stove burner. I have had a wonderfully fun afternoon walking around literally everywhere with a new friend that I met. I am in like the Westminster Parliament area right now. It's where Parliament meets. It's just so beautiful. I just really wish that Big Ben wasn't covered in scaffolding. It's depressing, but there are bigger problems, so it's fine. I just finished my run through Hyde Park. I'll probably run home, but I think I'm gonna hang out here and spend Sunday here in Hyde Park. Hyde Park is huge and there's lots of cool monuments to see throughout it, and I spent all day Saturday around Notting Hill, Westminster, the South Bank. Like, I walked around a ton in central London, so I think I'm just going to escape into Hyde Park for Sunday. I was about to put in my AirPods to listen to music while I walked, but I heard a tip one time saying that if you want to remember a happy moment that you're in, to make a mental note of all of your senses. So what you hear, what you feel, what you see, what you taste, and then you'll remember that moment better. So I'm remembering the leaves in the trees moving around. I'm remembering the birds flapping wings, the wind going through my leggings, dogs running around everywhere. So there's my tip. If you are in a happy moment and you want to remember it, you can always take a mental note of what your senses are. I realized I love Hyde Park so much because there's like no technology. It's not modern. It's just a beautiful English park, and it could be back in time and Mary Poppins or Peter Pan could walk on by next to me. It's timeless and it's beautiful and it's English, and I love it. All right, let's do a little apartment tour here. Coming through, this fan is really just here to hold this door open because I want it to be in more of an open floor plan. And then this is my studio. Isn't she so cute? Got 2 beds, all for me. I have this makeshift little vanity going on right here. Yeah. Bedside table with my books and journals and pillow spray and all that good stuff. I love these floor-to-ceiling windows. It's my favorite thing ever. my little wardrobe. Oh, I love clothes. And this cute little kitchen. This is where I keep all my comfy clothes. I just throw them on that couch because I'm never gonna sit on that couch with two beds right there. And then of course, my favorite part, the balcony. Oh, so beautiful. Got a little seating area on the balcony. I cannot believe that I've been in London for 2 whole weeks, but honestly it feels like I've been here a lot longer because I'm so comfortable here now. My home feels like a haven, it feels like a home. I'm comfortable getting around the city. I feel like I know the geography of the city really well now. Work is really comfortable. I've been meeting a ton of new people this week. That was kind of the theme for this week. We even talked about meeting new people a lot on Instagram this week. I have been so bold and open like I never have before since getting to London. And it's because I have this mentality, well, I don't know anyone here, so I have nothing to lose. But that's so silly because in DC I only know like 50 people anyway, so I should be just as bold and just as open. And I'm going to. This is really teaching me that if you want to start talking to a stranger, start talking to a stranger. Make eye contact with people because we're all human and we all need it. I have really bad RBF. So sometimes when I'm commuting to or from work, I have to think, Elizabeth, look happier, because you never know who you're gonna run into and who you can meet. I have a goal to make a friend so good, like we become such good friends that I want her to be one of my bridesmaids one day. Like, I'm just really putting myself out there and I'm going to keep doing that. And I really encourage you guys to keep doing that. If you have any more questions on how to do that, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'd be happy to talk about it. I love this topic. I'm really pumped for week 3. I think week 3 involves a long weekend, 3-day weekend, so that will be really cool. I'm gonna go on an adventure. This was week 2 and week 3 is gonna be bomb. I think that there's a 3-day weekend involved, so that'll be fun. That'll be an adventure. Thanks for following along. Make sure to check up update 1 if you haven't already, and subscribe to follow along on this London journey.